Yesterday, there was a random man walking back and forth from my daughter's school with a Nerf, and the police were called, and my daughter freaked out, and it just had me thinking. I'm back up here now, and I'm just thinking about how I reacted to her, and if we even know what to do. What if it was a real? I saw him. I thought it was a water. When he saw the parents pointing his way, he walked down the street. Our principal literally ran in her heels to go get him, talk to him, the security guard, all that. But the police was called. I was listening to the police radio scanner because, yeah, what's going on? Give me the 411. But they had a fire drill, and my daughter was not having it because she knew something was not right. It was right at dismissal time. She knows I'm like one of the few first people here all the time, every day. So she knew I was outside, and she knew it wasn't a fire drill, and she was the only one asking questions. She said all of her classmates were getting on her nerves because they were all like, oh, fire drill, fun. And she was the only one like, wait a minute, why are y'all covering up the windows? Why are we doing it right now? It's 3. She looked at the clock. It's 3:30. Like, this is the wrong time to. What's going on? Tell me the truth. She was grilling her teacher, and all her teacher could do was give her a hug. I talked to her about why teachers lie to students in a situation like that, because for safety, obviously, if you want them to be quiet, you're not going to tell them and they're going to freak out. But she was not having any of that, and I'm so proud of her for speaking out and just, no, tell me what's going on. And she told her teacher, we need to be prepared for anything. I need to be prepared for anything. So let me know what I need to be prepared for. I know it's kind of drastic for an 8-year-old, but I mean, she's an overthinker like her mom. I'll be the first one to admit I don't know exactly what I'm doing. This is my first time raising a child on my own. I had guardianship of my nephew, but I had help back then, like a family member's help. I'm doing this alone. So that's why I'm like, go talk to this person, get more perspectives besides mine, because most days I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, the situation last year opened doors for her to talk to school staff, which I'm so grateful for. Not the situation, because I still think it was handled poorly, but whatever. She talks to them, she's open to them, all that. They all know her, they see her. Again, I allow people in her life, like her family members, that I don't necessarily agree with the way they live their life, but I want her to have experiences with different walks of life. I want her to meet different humans, to be, caring and compassionate while also not being green. And she understands that not everyone is as genuine as her. There are people with bad intentions. She knows all that, but she's very, very in tune with like people, society. So they offered a 12-week program, a counseling program for her, and the counselor emailed me, so I'm excited about that. So I guess you can call it therapy for 12 weeks. So I'm excited for her to start that. I love that she's gonna have other people to talk to, people in her like reach vicinity. They don't really, I don't blame them, because they don't know how to handle a child like her. A lot of them are like, stay in a child's place mindset. A lot of them are like, oh, you're too young to, and so I get it. It's how people was raised. I know sometimes it may seem like I'm judging people for not really taking on this, task that is raising the sage, Lily, around for. But I'm grateful for anything and everybody, but I'm also very grateful for this therapy she's about to do. But my question is, how do y'all handle? Do y'all talk to y'all kids about like school? Because that's something that I've strayed away from, to be honest. Because I just don't want her to even think about that while she's in school. But the situation yesterday, she got in my car crying, and she's like, "Mom, what is going on?" And I had to tell her, and it was a fake. But like now, I feel like that's just gonna be scarred in her memory forever, and she's just always gonna think like, if something happens, it's a fire drill. Like, is it someone with like, So how do y'all talk to y'all kids about this? Because maybe this is something she could talk to her counselor about. Because I don't know. But this is just another. We're not gonna be in public school much longer anyway. But yesterday was definitely another reminder. Like, why are we still doing this public school thing? And she was thinking the same thing. But I mean, we're here, so we have to make the best of it and work with what we got. So like, I need advice. How do y'all talk to elementary schoolers about the possibility of a school pew-pewer?